Atman, in Hinduism, is considered as eternal, imperishable, beyond time, not the same as body or mind, something beyond which permeates all these.
John 5 verse 13 states, that ye may know that ye have eternal life, and that ye may believe on the name of the Son of God.
One of the most important teachings of the Quran is the survival of the soul after separation from the body.
All major religions promise eternal life. We know for sure our body-mind will cease to exist one day. Then what is the meaning of this promise, Jara?
Promising eternity is common in many of the world religions, but it does not mean everlasting life.
You mean everlasting life is different from eternity?
Yes, let me explain. Everlasting life operates within the confines of time. It assumes that we were born on a specific date in the past and will eventually die on a certain date in the future. In this context, everlasting life would mean that our existence will extend indefinitely within this timeline. However, this isn't the essence of eternity as conveyed by these religions. True eternity exists beyond the boundaries of time. Something eternal lacks a beginning or an end. If eternity were to commence at some point in the future, it wouldn't truly be eternal because whatever has a starting point will inevitably have an end point. Eternity implies a state of being that is forever in the present, outside the constraints of time.
So, you're saying that these religious promises don't mean we'll live forever in the traditional sense?
Precisely. Eternity isn't about the continuous extension of our life within a linear time frame. Instead, it signifies a timeless existence that exists in the present moment. We need to recognize that there is only the now. The now represents our consciousness, and it manifests as the universe. However, we often perceive life as if it unfolds on a chronological timeline due to the limitations of our minds.
You mean I am not traveling in life from birth to death? There is just one now and not a series of nows. The truth is my life happens in the now as a movie runs on a screen.
In actuality, only consciousness exists. The universe is the projection of this consciousness, and our minds are part of this projection. From the perspective of our minds, we seem to move through time from birth to death. Consciousness appears to be the universe from perspective of the mind because the mind conceives the existence of time, space, and causation. In reality, the snow is white in color. But she sees that to be an orange color. This is because she is wearing colored glass. As long as she is wearing the colored glass, she can only see orange snow and not see the actual color of the snow. Similarly, our minds are wearing a glass that is tinted with time, space, and causation. Therefore, we are seeing the vast universe where time seems to be flowing in a linear direction.
If that girl removes her orange glass, she can see the white snow. Similarly, if we remove the limitations of the mind, we should be able to perceive the truth.
Our minds are composed of thoughts and perceptions. Thoughts create the concept of time, while perceptions create the notion of space. To remove these limitations, we would essentially need to eliminate the mind itself.
Oh.
It might sound challenging, but we experience a mindless state every day during deep sleep. In that state, we directly encounter the truth, pure consciousness. We can observe from our own experiences that the entire universe, including our bodies, vanishes during deep sleep. When we awaken from deep sleep, it may feel like we slept for just a moment, even if the clock shows that many hours have passed. This is because time and space are products of the mind. It's only when the mind re-emerges after deep sleep that time and space come into existence.
The mind perceives the present moment as a fleeting instant.
Exactly. That's the illusion. There is only one now, and we never depart from it. We don't move from the past to the future through a moment called now. We perpetually reside in the now. This now is what we call eternity, the ever-present.
So, you're saying that we're already in eternity?
That's right. You are eternal. You are the now, you are consciousness. All religions aim to guide us toward this realization. If we identify ourselves with our ever-changing bodies and minds, which in fact do not exist in reality, we can never achieve everlasting life. However, when we understand that we are the consciousness that exists as now, we come to recognize our own eternal nature.
How can I experience this eternity?
It's not just you, but all living beings always experience this eternity. In fact, no one has ever experienced anything apart from eternity. Eternity is experienced as here and now. Has anyone ever truly experienced the past or the future? The past and future are mere constructs of our thoughts that occur in the present moment. Has anyone ever stepped out of here? We are always here and now. Anything beyond that is a product of our imagination. Mistaking these imaginations for reality is ignorance. The teachings of all religions strive to lead us from this ignorance to the wisdom that dispels the darkness and illuminates the truth.